Hi everyone, today we're doing a guided strength and resistance training session. You'll need an exercise mat or carpet that you can work on, a lighter set of weights, I'm using a 2 kilogram, and then a heavier set of weights, about 6 kilograms. Grab your weights and let's get started with the session. Start by rolling out your mat and just getting ready in a comfortable position on your hands and knees. From here, we're going to start with your thread the needle. Start with the left hand, thread it through the bottom arm and then bringing it up towards the ceiling. We're going to repeat that movement, opening up the shoulder and just releasing any tension. 3 more. 2. And last one. Switching over here to the right arm, so threading that right hand through and opening up to release the right shoulder, as well as warm everything up for our session. The warm-up is really important for getting the muscles activated, activating the nervous system, and getting blood flow through to those joints and muscles. 2 more. From here, we're going to be moving into our cat-cow movement. So as you breathe in, push that spine up towards the ceiling, tilt the chin down towards the chest, and as you breathe out, change position. We're going to repeat this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking a breath as often as you need and resting. If you're up for challenging yourself, we're going to go into plank extensions next. So tuck the toes underneath and stretch those hips all the way back and then bring them forward. Pushing them back and forward. And last one. Good. Dropping the knees down and stretch it back into your child's pose. From that position, I want you to turn over and lie on your back. We're going to work on the floor for the next one, going through your glute bridges first. So pushing through those feet, engage that core, tucking the belly button in and squeeze those hips up towards the ceiling and back down. Making sure to get that pressure through the glutes and not the back. We've got 4. Good. 3. 2. And 1. When you're ready, lift those knees up to 90 degrees and we're going to go into your dead bugs next. So arms come straight up and the opposite arm and leg are extending out, making sure your back stays nice and stable on the floor. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Breathe, rest, recover. And when you're ready, standing up. For our last warm-up movement, we're doing a squat with arm extension straight in front of you. We're extending arms all the way forward and working through that range of motion in the legs. Incredible work through that warm-up. Let's get ready for our strength component. We're going to have a set or a block of 3 resistance exercises, a second block of 3 other resistance exercises, followed by our accessory movements. So keeping those weights nearby that we set up from the initial session, and I want you to grab your heaviest weights. For me, these are 2 6 kilograms. We're going to start standing, slight bend through those knees. Movement 1 is a deadlift, so bending forward at those hips, and movement 2 is lifting into an upright row, bringing those elbows out to the side. So just showing you from the side here, you're bending forward, keep the back straight, and then lift those elbows up as you bring that weight towards your chin. We're not lifting it over the shoulders. When you're ready, let's go for 6, 5, and lift up. Nice pull. And adjust the weights if you need to. We've got 4, 3, 2, and last one. Perfect. Let's drop one of those weights down so that you've got some space and keep the one nearby coming down onto your hands and knees. Our next movement is a combination of a bird dog with a weighted row. So your right arm is lifting that row or that weight into that row position, and the opposite leg, so your right leg, is lifting straight back. Let's try do those together if you can, otherwise alternate them. Keep that core engaged. We're lifting together for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Release that weight, swap sides. And on this one, we've got the right hand moving as well as the left leg. So again, we're going into the opposites. Feel free to go between 6 and 8 reps here. It just depends on what you feel comfortable and nice and in control with. Good. And let's lift together and drop. 2. Nice work. 3, 4, 5, 6, and release. Moving that weight out of the way and take a rest if you need to, stretching back. Next up, we have a 2-part movement again. Position 1 is either a straight plank, so you can go all the way up with the knees, or if you want to make it a little bit easier or modified, just keep the knees down on the floor and take those hips forward, keeping that back nice and straight, and just hold that plank. So nice and stable through that belly button core, and just keeping it stable there. This is part 1. Part 2 is going to be our press ups, but for now, just hold this position, stabilizing those joints, stabilizing those shoulders, and just getting a gentle load through. Have a quick break there, and then when you're ready, we're going into our 6 press ups. So I stay on my knees for these. Up to you if you want to do full press ups. Roll those shoulders back, get into position, and let's go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Excellent. And rest, stretch your back. Nice work. We're done with block 1, so moving on to block 2. Pause the video if you need a break, otherwise we're moving on to our lighter weights. So in a kneeling position here, we're going into an Arnold press. This means you start with the weights in front of you, take them to the side, overhead press, bring them down, and then forward again. So it's a nice full range of movement. So going out, up, down, and together. Let's go for 5 more. Press, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release those weights, give those wrists a break. Continuing with our press movements here, we're grabbing our heavier weights and coming to lie on your back when you're ready for the next movement. When you're picking up these weights, make sure you've got a strong grip. Put them onto your thighs if you need before you lie all the way back. Feet on the ground, back nice and flat. We're going to start with our arms in upright position and then alternate arms. So we're dropping one arm at a time. So an alternating chest press, whilst the other arm is just holding it nice and stable in position. Good. Keep going, alternating. And double chest press. So we're getting double fatigue through the muscles here, pushing both arms at the same time for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Resting those arms there, slowly bring those weights down. And sitting up and standing up when you're ready. For the third part of block 2, we're going to stand up and hold one of those weights. This is just to give us extra resistance. You can hold the weight either horizontally or vertically, as you'll see I'm going to do. Whatever's more comfortable. From a standing position, bend through those knees into a half squat, and then we're going into our crab walks, stepping to the side. Use as much space as you have at home, and we're going for 4 laps in total. This is lap 2. And back. Lap 3. And back. And finally finishing with lap 4. Gently putting those weights down and recover before we go into our accessory movements. For the accessory movements, you can do this with a band or just with your body weight. So we're doing banded or just shoulder extension, so opening up those shoulders as far as you can behind you or just above the head, wherever your range or limitation is. Nice opening through those shoulders. Breathe as you go back and come forward. Good, extend and back. Last one and forward. Excellent. Breathe, recover and rest. For our second movement, we're going to focus on that core. So in a seated position on the floor or on the mat, use the hands behind you for support. Pull that belly button in, engage that core, and lift the knees up. We're going to extend one knee at a time as far as you can down towards the floor. If you need a modification, you can just tap those toes down, otherwise it's a full leg extension. Breathe and keep control as you're going through this movement. Good. Rest, breathe, that core should feel nice and strong now. To finish off with our set today, we're just going to go into a couple of stretches for the hamstrings, for the glutes, and then finally just releasing that neck and shoulder. Hold these stretches for about 5 to 10 seconds each and just breathing deeply as you go through. This will help get your body back to baseline, reduce that heart rate, reduce the blood pressure, and just make you feel good. Good. Slowly sitting up there for those neck and shoulder stretches. So feet wherever they're comfortable. Drop the shoulder down to one side, breathe, recover, and do the same on the other side. Thank you for joining me for the session today, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.